Good evening, students. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Students, I want the confirmation whether I'm audible or not. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Great. Let me just wait for 2 more minutes if anybody else is joining. We'll be starting first with reading. And then we are going to start with writing task 1. Okay, I hope you both have completed with your task. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So let me just wait for some 2 or 3 minutes more. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? All right. So I hope whatever you have solved, please start marking first. Start marking your answers. Have you corrected the answer or it is remaining?
Ma'am, it is remaining.
It is remaining, right? So I'm speaking the answers. You need to start marking, right? Number 1B. Number 1B. Number 2D. Let me do one thing. I'll just write it for you. That would be much better so that you people can understand what I'm speaking. So I'm writing in sequence. I'm not giving any kind of number here. 1, 2, 3. I'm not giving those number. I'm writing it in sequence. So you'll be able to recognize. Or else just a second. Let me try if I can do that. And I'll take. Okay. So number 1 is B. Number 2, D. 3, C. 4, B. A. Then you have E. Then 15 to 20%, then 40%, then 6%. Done? Next, D, B. Done? 1 to 12? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. मैम परसेंट ना लखे तो चले 8 9 10
ना बेटा लखो ज पड़से because the question itself it says percentage of children.
ओके
Okay, done? Now, next is prepare. You need to check your spellings as well. Then smoke. That is charge. I think charges nahi charge hai. And then machines. Comb. इतना मार्क हो गया सबका? Split. Have you all marked this much? Yes or no?
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I am removing this much. Next is number 20. You can write the term hexagonal. That is actually optional. Even if you have not written, that is fine. The answer is cells, or you can write the term comb, any one of the form. Then 21 should be frames. 22 should be screen. 23 should be brood chamber. 24 is not given. 25 yes. 26 yes. And 27 is no. Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
બટ આ 20 to 23 છે ને કેવી રીતે આવશે ખબર નથી પડી રહી.
I'll do the whole thing. Don't worry. तेरे बस
Okay.
mark कर लो. All the 40 questions would be solved.
Okay.
Okay. So we are done with 27. Now 28 should be triple I. 29 should be V. Then IV. Then V double I. Then V triple I. Marked?
yes ma'am
Okay. Next 33. No. Then yes. Not given. Yes. And then again not given. Clear? Done? Marked?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, 38 D, 39 B, 40 F and 41 H. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please count your scores now. Count your score, please. You have to tell me how much you have scored. $31 out of 40, that should be 7. 27, 6.5. Then who else? Again, 6.5. 6.5. Who else is left? Please update your scores. 22 would be 5.5. Next, 25, 6. Anyone else? 6.5. Okay, now I'll begin. Can you see the first question? Everyone, can you see this passage? Here it is said, use the information in the text to match the people listed A to E with the opinions below. Write the appropriate letter. Your answer should be written in letter, in boxes, whatever is given. Okay, some people match more than one opinion. That means यहाँ पे जो भी दिया है information वो एक से ज्यादा opinion को match कर सकता है. Okay, so your answers can be repeated in this case. The very first question is talking about human beings started. What does it says? Human beings human beings started to show a preference Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I think there was certain problem with the internet. It's okay. So where was I? Human beings started. Now for this all you have marked what? If you can come to this paragraph. As it clearly talks about, can you see? यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन ही ऐसे पूछा है कि they have started to show preference आपका कीवर्ड है किसको right handedness when they first developed the language. You can see Dr. Brickman here. This Dr. Brickman, a brain researcher at the Australian National University, Canberra, has suggested that evolution of speech means what? development of language went with right-handed preference. Clear? So it was very clear in this. So your answer would be Dr. Brickman, that is B, right? Next is society is prejudiced against left-handed people. What do you mean by prejudiced? Prejudiced means આપણે કહીએ ને અંધવિશ્વાસ એવી રીતે. If you can see here, the results of this research may be some consolation to left-handers who have for centuries lived in a world designed to suit right-handed people. However, what is alarming according to Charles Murray, a writer and a generalist, is the way the word right reinforces its own virtue. Language, now he says language tells people to think that anything on the right can be trusted, while anything on the left is dangerous or even sinister. That means ये sentence किस चीज के लिए हुआ? Prejudiced means already लोगों ने दिमाग में ऐसे वहम बना लिया है कि right hand जो भी right handed है वो ज्यादा trust कर सकते हैं, left handers को कम, like that. That's why it should be answer D. Clear everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now number 3, if you can look at number 3. What is the question? Boys are more likely to be left-handed. इसका आंसर क्या आएगा अब? क्या लिखा है आप लोगों ने? Can you see? इसी के ऊपर है. It should be no surprise then that among mathematicians and architects, left-handers क्या बोला है? Tend to be more common and there are more left-handed males than females. बोला है ना? Boys are more likely to be. So there are more left-handed than females. That means boys are more likely to be left-handed than females. So what should be the answer? किसने कहा है ये? किसने कहा है ये? किसके पैराग्राफ में था? किसके पैराग्राफ में है? Genswitz and Gelberda. Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is, after a stroke, left-handed people recover their speech more quickly than right-handed people. So they are saying after a stroke, left-handed people की recovery ज़्यादा जल्दी होती है comparing to right-handed one. You can see this one. She has observed that. She means कौन? Brickman. What she observed? That if left-handed person is brain damaged after a stroke in left hemisphere, the recovery of speech is often quite better, and this explained by the fact that left-handers have more bilateral speech functions. So what do you mean by that? They recover quickly ना? Often better लिखा है? Relatable है कि नहीं?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ मैम, relatable.
So the answer should be B. Number 6, what it says, the two sides of brain develop different functions before birth. Two sides of the brain की बात हो रही है, it develops different function. So if you come down to first passage, can you see the name Dr. Paul Broca? Here he clearly said he made the remarkable finding that patients who had lost their powers of speech as a result of a stroke of blood clot in the brain, had paralysis of the right half of their body. He noted that since the left hemisphere of the brain controls the right half of the body and vice versa, the brain damage must have been in the brain's left hemisphere. खबर पड़ी? એટલે two side of the brain develop different functions કરીને કીધું છે ને 1860 થી એ બધું જોતો તો, right? Psychologists now believe that among right-handed people 95% have their language center in the left hemisphere, while 5% have right-sided language. So left-handers, however, do not show the reverse pattern, but instead a majority also have their language in the left hemisphere, right? So they are saying now before birth, this is what happens. Clear Everyone clear with this? So it is said by whom? Number 5 is said by whom? Who suffered these strokes left-handed and birth વાળું હું તમને એના પછી કહું. That is again Galberda. I was talking about number 5, suffer stroke. Stroke વાળું keyword છે અહીંયા, result of stroke, a blood clot in the brain. Yes.
Dr. Paul Broca.
Yes, so brain usually loses their power of speech. So this says na, power of speech, who had lost their power of speech. So आप इतने लाइन में भी अगर आप ये हिस्ट्री नहीं भी पढ़ते हो तो इतने लाइन से अगर आपने मार्क किया है it would be correct. And brain developed before childhood birth, so that is related to childhood or something. You'll be having that keyword in this. Can you see? So two sides of the brain studies the human embryos and discovered that the left brain and right asymmetry. Asymmetry means different.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that comes with C again, Gelberda. And in the same way, one more thing is said in asymmetry. Mein, asymmetry is common feature for human body. Who said that? Tell me, who said that? Professor who? You have that keyword here, no? So what he's trying to say is common feature for human body. You can see na, humans think in categories black and white, up and down, left and right. So it's a system of signs that enable us to categorize phenomena that are essentially obnoxious. That means what? That it is already same for everyone. And he has studied this research literature on left-handedness and found that left-handedness goes with sideness. So 9 out of 10 people are right-handed and 8 are right-footed karke. So he is saying that term. Distinctive asymmetry in human population is itself systematic. Distinctive means different, but it is itself systematic. That means it is common, it is same. Clear, everyone? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, यहाँ पे क्या देना है? Using the information in the passage, complete the table below. Write your answers in boxes 8 to 10. Now it is saying percentage of children left-handed, right? I need to write it in percentage. Clear? So one parent left-handed, one parent right-handed. What is the percentage there? Yes, percentage.
15 to 20.
Among
15 to
two
20.
left-handed parents, perhaps 40% of the children will also be left-handed, right? Then, with one right and one left-handed parent, 15 to 20% of offsprings will be this. Offsprings means children. That means it is 15 to 20%. Next is, we just read about it. It says both parents are left-handed. Here it is, among two left-handed parents. So perhaps 40% of the children become left-handed. So 40% आएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Now both parents are right-handed. Here, in fact, 6% of children with two right-handed parents will be left-handed. So here, 6%. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. What do you have to do here? A study of monkeys has shown that now monkeys are usually right-handed. Capacity for speech. Brains are smaller than human brains. Brains are asymmetry. So according to the study of monkeys बोला है. Where do you find that? Which paragraph? Second page. Can you see?
Middle paragraph. Yes.
Yes. One would not expect to see such a variation, but Brickman claims to have discovered a trend in monkeys towards the asymmetry that is evident in the human brain. So what he is saying towards the asymmetry is already written in one of the form. तो clearly वो mark हो जाएगा आपका. Can you see this one? Monkey's brain are asymmetric. Next, number 12. According to the writer, left-handed people. So the last paragraph जहां पे result की बात हो रही थी, if you remember. Left-handed people are doing what? They have lived centuries, years in world designed to suit right-handed people. तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं? They are struggling to suit what kind of people? Right-handed people. है कि नहीं? That means what should be the answer? Which option will suit best? I cannot say stammer, I cannot say untrustworthy or tennis player. कुछ भी suit नहीं करेगा. Years आया keyword. Undergone hardship. Undergone hardship is a phrase. That means century lived to suit, like to match or to make themselves capable to be like right-handed people. Getting it? So that becomes your answer. That is B. Next is passage 2. The very first question, this is a flow chart that you have, beekeeper movement. Now you have to read the passage 2 in this and complete the flow chart choosing the answer from the box. It says in March, that is my keyword. Blank is in between, so I'm going to look at beekeepers dash for migration at night, right? So if I go here, I can see the term by early March. Given? It is time to move the bees. It can take up to 7 nights to pack बोला है. For a beekeeper whom pack क्या करना है? Hives को. That beekeeper own करते हैं. तो उनको क्या लगते हैं? कितना टाइम लगता है? Can you see? Migration. तो migration करने के लिए they pack. So beekeepers क्या आएगा? Term prepare for migration. Carry at night when the hives are dash. So if you can see here, these are not moved in the middle of the day. Moved એટલે migration again. Because too many of the bees would end up homeless. Too many का मतलब hives में बहुत सारे bees होते हैं. So when is the condition? Sentence में eu use કર્યું છે when the hives are what?
Full.
Full. You will be writing that. Okay. When the hives are full and the bees are generally tranquil का मतलब क्या होता है? But at night the hives are stacked onto wooden pallets back to back in set of 4 and lifted in onto a truck. It is not necessary to wear gloves or beekeepers will because the hives are not being opened and the bees should remain relatively quiet. Quiet का मतलब tranquil हुआ. Just in case some are still lively, bees can be pacified with क्या दिया है? Few puffs of smoke. तो यहाँ पे can you see a little is few. Smoke can ensure that this is the case. So यहाँ पे smoke word दिया है. Clear? Full हमने already use कर लिया था. Next क्या बोला है? They transport their hives to orange groves where farmer पहले दिया है. Dash beekeeper बोला है. What is the thing here? In their new location, कौन पे कर रहा है? Beekeeper पे करेगा. किसको? Farmer को. तो यहाँ पे अपोजिट दिया है. तो यहाँ पे farmer पहले है तो beekeeper क्या करते हैं? Farmer को they are charging, तो यहाँ पे pay word नहीं आएगा because they have paraphrased it here. Clear? So here you'll be writing farmers charge beekeeper for placing them on their land. Here the bees make honey. Clear? After 3 weeks, the supers can be taken to a warehouse. Now supers they are talking and warehouse they are talking. तो इसके keywords कहाँ पे है? Okay, if you can see this warehouse, supers, getting it? So the supers are taken to a warehouse. आ गया? कहाँ पे? In extracting room, the frames are littered out and lowered into unpaper where rotating blades shave away the wax that covers each cell. तो rotating blades किसमें fall हुआ? What would be the relatable word? That is machines. Good. Are used to remove the wax
Hello,
and
ma'am.
extract. Yes.
મેમ રિતેશ
Yes,
વેઇટિંગ
Ritesh.
રૂમમાં છે એને અલાઉ કરો.
Okay. એને પૂછી લેજે થાય ક્યું? Okay, where was I? Are used to remove the wax and extract the honey from dash. So honey from where the honey is being removed, what do you call that? Combs? हाँ कि नहीं?
યસ
Yes.
હા
Next the question is, after the honey collection, the old hives are rejected. Good double hives are dash. So if you look at this double hive, good is healthy. So healthy double hive, can you see, teeming with bees, can be separated into 2 boxes. Sena mate, to make new colonies. So they separate would be what? Split. Clear thayo badane? Any doubt in this? Yes or no?
નો મેમ.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Now coming to next, label the diagram below. Choose 1 or 2 words from the reading passage for each answer. You can see this as a beehive. So there are 1, 2 and 3 boxes. One is this, second is this, and then this. Now here you can see, just a second. Go to passage, from where you can see this, a beehive, where they have talked about a beehive. That is here in this paragraph. Now if you can see, the beekeepers open the hives and stack extra boxes called supers on the top. Now what is on the top? They are saying supers on the top. So basically your this thing becomes supers. This is supers. But इसमें arrow किसको दिया है? One इसके अंदर को. This one is the arrow that is marked. And another इसके अंदर जो चीजें हैं उनको. So we cannot call this as super number 20. Number 20 supers के अंदर क्या है? So they have given you this blow up diagram. So you can find this is a cell hexagon, right? So if I just read the information, I'll come to know. The temporary hive extensions contain frames. वो frames थे. So this is actually not in sequence. So this is the extension that they are talking. ऐसे जो जा रहा है, right? ये extension को क्या बोला उन्होंने? What do you write here? The extension is
फ्रेम.
frame. So frame becomes your answer. And actually for frame के अंदर क्या होता है? Empty comb. So हमें सिर्फ लेबल करना है. तो फ्रेम के अंदर जो कीवर्ड आएगा, what that is called is फ्रेम के अंदर जो इन्होंने ब्लो अप करके दिया है, ये फ्रेम के अंदर क्या होगा? comb. So in number 20 you will be calling comb. Clear हुआ? Now next is, I have to see 2 layers what it is. So comb for the bees to fill with honey. Now, what is this? In the brood chamber below. Below means what? Niche, middle one or the last one? The bees will stash honey to eat later. अभी उन्होंने एक top बोला और एक below कहा. To prevent the queen from crawling up to the top. Top means अपना supers and laying eggs. A screen can be inserted between. अब पता चला between में क्या use किया? Between में क्या है? That is a
screen.
स्क्रीन. बिटवीन किसके? ब्रूड चेम्बर. तो सबसे नीचे वाला बॉक्स है उसका क्या टर्मिनोलॉजी होगा?
brood chamber.
और सबसे ऊपर वाला कौन सा है?
Sup-
सुपर्स. अब क्लियर हुआ जिनको भी डाउट था इसमें?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके ग्रेट. नेक्स्ट. The Egyptian keep bees on the banks of Nile. Now they are saying Egyptian keep bees. Keep मतलब वो अपने पास रखते थे. ऐसी कोई इंफॉर्मेशन है पैसेज में? एनीबडी? What they are saying, migratory beekeeping is nothing new. The ancient Egyptians moved clay hives, probably on raft, down the Nile to flow the bloom and nectar flow as it moved towards Cairo. In 1880s, North America, beekeepers experimented with the same idea, moving the bees on barges along the Mississippi and on the waterway in Florida, but their lighter wooden hives kept falling into water. Clear? That means, do you think इसमें ऐसी कोई information दी है जहां पे beekeepers were able to move the hive or something? They were keeping the hives with themselves. Egyptians ऐसा कुछ दिया है? They keep bees. Egyptian hives के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, but वो bees को रखते थे ऐसी कोई बात है?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So that
No,
cannot
ma'am.
be the answer. You cannot write it no, but it can be written not given. Why? Because there is no information that Egyptian keeps the bee. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं हुई है. Next, first attempt, ये जो अभी हमने पढ़ा, अमेरिका. First attempt at migratory beekeeping in America was unsuccessful. Do you think लिखा है? The lighter wooden hives kept falling into the water. ये पढ़ने के बाद आपको ये unsuccessful लगा कि successful लगा?
Unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
Yes. So the answer should be yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. Bees keep honey for themselves in the bottom of the hives. Okay. So in this case, what you all have written?
Yes.
આમાં જ હતું. The bees will stash honey to eat later. So yes, bees do keep honey for themselves. આ વસ્તુ સાચી પડી? Bees keep honey
Yes,
for
ma'am.
themselves in the bottom of the hive. Yes. The honey is spoon to make it liquid. Spoon નો મતલબ શું થયો? Yes, tell me. What do you mean by SPUN, that is spoon?
Ma'am, spinning.
Spinning. Yes. Whirl round quickly. So do you think it needs to be rotated to make it liquid? Don't you think that honey is already in the form of liquid?
Yes, ma'am. Already in the form of.
So do you think it is spoon to make it liquid? No, it is twisted, or it is, the blades are used to extract the honey. Extraction માટે use થાય. તો extract के make it look liquid. The sources changed. but it is stocked in the passage. The warehouse one, what we read before. Remember this? Rotating blades shave away the wax and covers each cell. So it sits on the bottom of large stainless steel drum. The nozzle is filled to a capacity with 72 frames. A switch is flipped and the frames begin to vril. Vril का मतलब spun हुआ at 300 revolutions per minute. So centrifugal force throws the honey out of the comb. That means honey निकल जाता है. Finally the honey is poured into barrels for shipment. So do you think उसको वो spoon करते हैं? No. It is just to remove the honey. That means this should be no or not given.
No.
Good. Not given કેમનું આવશે અંદર વાત તો થઈ છે ને. વ્રીલ ને સ્પૂન એક જ થયું. લિક્વિડ માટે નહીં બટ હની કાઢવા માટે બસ. તો પર્પસ ચેન્જ થયું ને બટ પર્પસ બંને જગ્યાએ મેન્શન કર્યું છે. Yes, that's why it should be not given. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. Question number. Headings બધાને easy લાગે છે કે નહીં? Headings કોઈને question છે headings માં? કોઈને નથી? સાચા પડ્યા બધાનું? Yes, no, not given. Anyone? Guys, તમે કશું બોલો નહીં ને તો મને ખબર નહીં પડશે પછી મજા બી નહીં આવશે. You have to continuously talk and you have to ask.
મેમ આમાં ખોટા પડ્યા છે.
હા તો બેટા કેટલી વાર લગાડી તે બોલતા. I literally wait for you people to speak or else one-way conversation is always boring. Okay? So if you have difficulty in this, there is one strategy that you can do. સૌથી પહેલા જે main keywords છે એ mark કરી લેવાના. Politics, then tourism, let's say cost of tourism, justifying, study of tourism. જેટલા બી main keywords છે ને એ mark કરી લેવાના છે. The way I am saying, doing it here. So I'll solve all of the things for you. You can just see accordingly. Role of modern tour guides, creating alternative everyday experience. So this is how you mark your keywords. Contrasted it opposite with travel, right? Now I'll be going with the passage. First I'm going to solve paragraph A. So if I come to paragraph A, I just need to read the topic sentence. Now paragraph A is saying tourism. That means he's talking about tourism. What is tourism? Holiday making and travel are these days more significant, means important social phenomena that most commentators have considered, right? On the face of it, there could not be more trivial subject for a book. And indeed, that means undoubtedly, since social scientists have had considerable difficulty explaining का मतलब क्या हुआ? આમાંથી કયા word explaining સાથે જાય?
Justifying.
Justifying.
Yes.
Justifying.
Tourism હતું જ? Yes or no? છે keyword. Justifying, explaining થઈ ગયું. Topic, that is study, work or politics. It might be thought that they would have great difficulties in accounting more trivial phenomena such as holiday making. However, there are interesting parallels with the, can you see, study of deviance. Study of deviance means study of this kind of thing, that is tourism. This involves investigation of bizarre, idiosyncratic social practices which happen to be defined as deviant in some societies but not necessary in others, right? So that deviance is the reference of how tourism is being taken. Getting my point? So justifying keyword match thayo, tourism keyword match thayo, explaining the topics match thayo, so that becomes your answer. So what should be the answer here? Triple I, justifying the study of tourism. Now this is done. Next is 29, paragraph B. In case of paragraph B, see, tourism is a leisure activity, right? Did you see the first line? It says that it is the leisure activity, which presupposes its opposite, namely regulated and organized work. It is one manifestation. What do you mean by manifestation? What do you mean by manifestation? Yes, a clear obvious thing of how work and leisure are organized as separate and regulated spheres of social practice in what? Modern societies. खबर पड़ी? तो tourism जे leisure activity छे, it is very obvious or clear, you can say proven ability that work and leisure are organized as separate regulated spheres. They both are not together. It is different. A social practice in modern societies. So what would be the keywords here you can pick? Modern બે જગ્યા છે. એક આમાં V માં and એક V triple I and V double I. Artificiality means something untruth, but we are not looking at that. We are not looking at tour guides. So what can be the possible answer? Can you see modern tourism? So what they are speaking, essence. Essence means the gist what modern tourism is. કેવી રીતે ખબર પડી modern tourism? You can see the term modern societies. Characteristics of being modern. ખબર પડી?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So modern societies no thinking આમાં last માં બી એટલું જ લખ્યું છે. The journey and the stay are by definition outside the normal places of residence and work and are for short term and temporary nature, and there is a clear intention to return home within a relative short period of time. So modern society માટે tourism શું છે? Like that. Now next you have paragraph C. What does paragraph C says? Substantial proportion of the population of modern society engages in tourism. Now how do they engage? Engage means how they look at it. New socialized forms of provision that has developed in order to cope up with the mass character of gazes of tourists as opposed to the individual character of travel. The tourist and travel. બે વસ્તુ થઈ. Opposed. Yes or no? Mass character and individual character. બે character કીધું આમાં. They have to cope up with what? Mass એટલે મોટું જગ્યા, મોટું place. For of tourist. As opposed કોને કરીને? Individual character for travel places are chosen to be visited and be gazed upon because there is an anticipation, especially through daydreaming and fantasies of intense pleasure, either on a different scale or involving different senses from those customarily encountered, right? So this thing, can you see clearly? Yes. Tourism contrasted opposite with what? Travel. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
પછી paragraph E. Paragraph E is here. What does it talk about? One of the earliest dissertations on the subject of tourism is Brostein's analysis of pseudo event. Now pseudo event માં શું કીધું? That contemporary Americans cannot experience reality. Cannot કીધું એ લોકોએ? Pseudo events isolated from the host environment and the local people, the mass tourist travels in guided groups and find pleasure in Can you see this term inauthentic? Inauthentic means something which is not real. Yes. So which word from list you think is known as not real or something? Anything which is artificial. खबर पड़ी? And modern tourism ऊपर हाथों तो next keyword छे already, that is modern tourism. Yes. So it should be the artificiality of modern tourism. Next you have paragraph F. Can you all see this? To service the bargaining tourist industry, an array of professionals has developed who attempt to reproduce ever new objects of tourists to look at these objects or places that are located in complex and changing the hierarchy. Now it depends on whom. Interplay between, on the one hand, competition between interest, and second, provision of such objects, like on the other hand, changing the class, genders and everything. So what they are talking overall is characteristics of modern experience. Okay, travel is a maker of status in the modern societies and is also thought to be necessary for good health. Can you see the role of professional therefore is to cater for the needs and the taste of the tourist. तो ये जितने भी वो लोग ऊपर बात कर रहे थे, कैन यू सी इसमें उन्होंने एंड में कहा, क्या कहा उन्होंने एंड में, किसका रोल हुआ ये, कौन ये कर सकता है, द रोल ऑफ
प्रोफेशनल।
तो टूरिस्ट इंडस्ट्री में जो प्रोफेशनल होते हैं उनको क्या कहा जाता है, व्हाट यू कॉल देम,
टूर गाइड्स। टूर गाइड्स।
एग्जैक्टली. કેટલી વાર લાગી કરતા હવે? Did you get my point how to solve your headings?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, tourism is a trivial subject. Do you think they said in the statement that tourism is a trivial subject? Only they were talking about tourism. Trivial subject बोलियो तो, but what they are saying, on the face of it could not be a more trivial subject for a book. But tourism, comma, holiday making and travel, ત્રણે ત્રણ માટે છે ને, and they have considered as a trivial subject. તો પાછળ આમાં શું લખ્યું, only tourism is a trivial subject. So will you be writing yes or no? Not given to nahi aave because all the things have mentioned. It's just they have said it opposite. So I'll say yes, no, Mathi.
No.
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 No, khabar padi. So it's not only the tourism. If they say from the modern tourism or something like that, tourism is one of the trivial subject, then I can write yes because it is one of the subject. It's not a complete trivial subject. Okay. Next, an analysis of deviance can act as a model for the analysis of tourism. Deviance આપણે વાંચ્યું તો, an act,
Yes.
it can act as a model of analysis of tourism. Number
Yes.
34. I think we did that thing in first paragraph. Yes. Can you see assumption? Investigation of deviance can reveal interesting and significant aspects of normal societies, and it could be said that a similar analysis can be applied to tourism too. Yes, so it can be applied. Yes, aapse no aapse answer.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Next, tourists usually choose to travel overseas. કઈ આપ્યું છે પેસેજમાં, આપ્યું છે કઈ બી?
પણ
No.
એમાં
No.
લેન્ડસ્કેપ અને ટાઉનસ્કેપ આપ્યું છે તો એ ઓપોઝિટ થયું ને ઓવરસીઝ થી તો નો આવી શકે.
કઈ આગળ બેટા?
ઉપરના એક પેરેગ્રાફમાં tourists tend to visit features of
Landscape and townscape where they are visiting. The question is clearly asking that tourists usually choose to travel overseas. Usually choose ka means always they try to travel overseas only. Overseas ka matlab foreign countries. Here I don't find anything related to foreign country.
તો નો આવે ને આન્સર.
નો કેમ આવે? નો એટલે અહીંયા ફોરેન કન્ટ્રી કા તો ઇન્ડિયન કન્ટ્રી, નેશનલ કન્ટ્રી એવું કશું લખવું હોય તો નો આવે. નોટ ગિવન આવે આ કેસમાં. કારણ કે કઈ કન્ટ્રી કે કઈ જગ્યા વિઝિટ કરે છે એવું નહીં કીધું. ફીચર્સ એ લોકો એને વિઝિટ કરવા માટે શું જોઈએ? ગ્રીનરી, that is landscape. And townscape means you can say famous places townscape માં આવે. ખબર પડી?
યસ.
વિઝિટ જોઈને આન્સર નહીં માર્ક કરવાનો. ઓકે, યુઝ્યુઅલી દે ચૂઝ ટુ ટ્રાવેલ ઓવરસીઝ. ટ્રાવેલ એટલે એ લોકો ફોરેન કન્ટ્રીઝમાં જ જતા હોય છે. ફોરેન કન્ટ્રીઝ થી રિલેટેડ અહીંયા કઈ મેન્શન થયું છે?
ના.
રાઈટ? હવે ખબર પડી નો ક્યારે આવે? ક્યારે બી ઇફ યુ થિંક ના, નો એટલે શું? ઇફ ધ સ્ટેટમેન્ટ કોન્ટ્રાડિક્ટ્સ ધી રાઇટર. એટલે રાઇટરે અંદર કેવું જોઈએ? ખબર પડી? Not given ક્યારે આવે? If it is impossible to say what the writer thinks about this. તો રાઇટરે અંદર મેન્શન જ ના કર્યું હોય કે એને શું લાગે છે. તો જેના અંદર મેન્શન જ નથી, રાઈટ? then it is we should be writing not given. નો એટલે અંદર મેન્શન થશે જ. રાઇટરે લખ્યું જ હશે. ક્લિયર? આમાં
Yes,
બી
ma'am.
લખ્યું છે ને, journey and the stay are being by definition outside the normal places. એટલે હું ઘરથી બરોડા બી જાઉં ને, that is my normal place ની બહાર. બટ આ લોકોએ સ્ટેટમેન્ટમાં ક્લિયર આપ્યું છે કે ઓવરસીઝ. ઓવરસીઝ એટલે ફોરેન કન્ટ્રીઝ કહેવાય, લોંગ ડિસ્ટન્સ. ખ્યાલ આવ્યો? ઓકે. નેક્સ્ટ ઇઝ tourists focus more on places they visit than those at home. હવે આ આવી શકે છે. What you talk? They focus more on places they visit. So what they want when they visit to places? Tend to visit features. What they focus on? Yes. What they focus on?
Landscape and townscape.
Landscape and townscape, right? Okay. એમાં આગળ બી લખ્યું છે ને, places they visit then those at home. એટલે can you see? Everyday experience which separates them off from everyday experience. Yes. આમાં બી લખ્યું છે much greater sensitivity to visual elements of the landscape or townscape than is normally found in everyday life. People living over these sites in a way that they would normally do in their home environment. ખ્યાલ આવ્યો? તો આ વસ્તુ જુદી પડે છે એમના માટે, એટલે then આપ્યું છે comparison માટે. So it should be yes or no? It should be yes, they like to visit it. What is the next one? Tour operators try to cheat tourists. કઈ આપ્યું છે cheating માટે and tour operators માટે? રાઇટરે વાત કરી છે પેસેજમાં tour operators and cheating?
ના.
No.
તો not given આવશે કે no આવશે?
Not given.
Not given.
Give.
Perfect. Next, our concept of tourism arises from, you have to complete this sentences, that is this is called as ending. તમે જે કર્યું હતું list of phrase આપ્યું છે. So choose one phrase from the list of phrases to complete each key point below. Write appropriate letters in the boxes. The information in the completed sentence should be an accurate summary. Can you see? Of points made by the writer. So there are more phrases A to H than sentences. So you will not use them all. Okay? એટલે બધા use કરવા જરૂરી નથી. You may use any phrase more than once. એનું મતલબ શું? એક આન્સર તમારા બીજા જગ્યાએ રિપીટ થઈ શકે છે. ક્લિયર? You may use, જરૂરી નથી. હા. નેક્સ્ટ 38 માં એવું લખ્યું છે, our concept of tourism arises from. કઈથી અરાઇઝ થાય છે tourism નું concept? concept એટલે શું? presupposes. Can you see this? Our manifestation. It comes from what? Yes. શું લખ્યું છે આ? Which presupposes its opposite, namely regulated and organized work. It is one manifestation of how work and leisure are organized as separate. Separate નું મતલબ શું થાય? Different. Distinction. Distinctive. Different. We make between work and leisure. So tourism arises from the distinction we make between work and leisure. The media can be used to enhance. What can media do? Media, TV and everything was used. Paragraph C, I suppose. Here. Can you see this? TV, films, literature, magazines and everything. Daydreaming. Constructed. Such anticipation is constructed and sustained through a variety of non-tourist practices such as film, TV, literature, magazines, records and video, which construct and reinforce this daydreaming. What do you mean by that? Daydreaming ને શું કહેવાય? Expectation. તમારી ઈચ્છા હોય એવી રીતે. Can you see? The media can be used to enhance. Enhance का मतलब what? Give importance of what? The expectations of tourists. Clear? Next, people view tourist landscape in different ways
Yes, ma'am.
from. People view. હવે tourist landscape આપણે વાંચ્યું હતું ઉપર. It is different from what? Different of what? આ વાંચ્યું હતું ને?
Everyday life.
Yes. તો
Places
clearly
in
એ જ આવશે answer. That is F. એના પછી group tours encourage participants to look at. જે group tours હોય છે, લાસ્ટમાં આપણે વાંચ્યું હતું ને, tour guides especially. Group tours માં શું લખ્યું છે? What does it encourage to? Can you see? Array of
H1.
professionals, group tours. Array means not one, more than one. Reproduces new objects for the tourists to look at. These objects or places are located in complex and changing hierarchy and everything. So it depends upon the competition and all. Right? So modern experience it gives, modern society, thought to a good health. So tourist के support के लिए, right? And you can see the term here. The role of professional, therefore it helps cater for the needs and the taste of the tourist. So what do you call that? Sites. Sites means how they look at. Designed specially for tourists. Clear tha? Yes? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now I'll be sharing, we'll be doing writing task 2. I hope there is no doubt in reading, all of you. Do you all have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope you should start, just grab a book and a paper, pencil or something, and you have to start the brainstorming for writing task 1. I'll be asking it to everyone. Okay, can you all see this?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So please first start your brainstorming part. I'll be asking question. How many minutes do you want? You all did the brainstorming part or it's remaining? Yes. You all did the brainstorming part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Saru. So one by one I'll be asking. कोई बात नहीं. 17ME034. Please unmute.
Ma'am.
Yes. Could you
Ma'am.
explain me what would be your approach? Please be ready with the approach, how you're going to explain the data. So please tell me how many paragraph you're going to make and how are you going to explain this data?
મેમ મારો બાકી રહી ગયું છે મારું પ્રોજેક્ટ વર્ક હતું ને એટલે થોડુંક એમાં ધ્યાન હતું ને એટલે બાકી રહી ગયું છે.
સારું કઈ વાંધો નહીં. Next person 17ME405.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, could you please explain your points?
Ma'am, 3 પેરેગ્રાફ બનશે.
Okay. So how you're going to explain in 3 paragraph? That means you're making introduction, body 1, body 2, body 3, and you'll be making overview statement, that is body 4. No, 5. Yes, 5 paragraph you're going to make.
Ma'am, 3 પેરેગ્રાફ.
3 paragraph. Introduction, then
Body 1 and conclusion.
body 1 and conclusion. Okay, so body 1 mein how you're going to explain this?
Ma'am, first I will explain changes between 1950 and 1970, and
Okay,
then
could you
between
explain the changes
1970 and
now?
1990.
Could you explain those changes?
First, the beach huts has transformed into villas. Thus, there is more space for tourists. Then, track has been converted into a road, and woodland has also been transformed into caravan park.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, what about 1990?
Was converted into hotels, and beside that, pool has been added, and caravan park is converted into a parking lot.
Okay.
And there is an introduction of surf school, which was not previously present, and landscape gardens.
Okay, not a problem. Next. 18 CP003.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please tell me how you're going to explain.
મેમ આ ટાસ્ક બાકી છે અત્યારે કરી દઈશ.
Task બાકી છે?
હા.
કેમ આવું? It would be better if you people solve, because then it would become very difficult, right? Make sure that you do the brainstorming. 18 CP010.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Could you please tell me what would be your approach?
Yes, ma'am. 4 paragraphs. In first paragraph, introduction. Then in second paragraph, difference between 1950 and 1970. In third paragraph, difference between 1970 and 1990. And last paragraph, conclusion.
Conclusion આવે કે overview statement આવે?
Overview.
Okay. What else? Next. That's all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, 18EL010.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What would be your
First,
approach?
first the introduction paragraph, then 2 body paragraphs in which I'll compare 1950 and 1970 in body paragraph 1, and then in body paragraph 2 I'll write about 1970 and 1999, and then the overview paragraph.
Okay. Then 18ME023.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What would be your
Ma'am,
approach?
first introduction, then after 2 body paragraphs and overview statement. In body paragraph 1, 1950 difference between 1950 and 1970, and body 2 paragraph 1970 and 1990. And last overview statement.
Okay. Next, 18ME045.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
First introduction, then in body 1, I will mention differences between 1950 and 1970, and then 1970 to 1990. That how that beach huts change into villas and hotel, which will attract tourists. And in last paragraph, overview about it.
Okay, fine. Next, 18ME403.
First, introduction, and body paragraph 1, difference between 1950 and 1970. And second body paragraph 1970 and 1990 difference, and last overview statement.
Okay. 18ME045. તમે કહી દીધું તમારું? 18ME045. Okay, 19CP307.
Yes, ma'am. 4 paragraph. First introduction, then body 1 માં 1915, 1917 and 1919 ના main features describe કરીશ. Then body 2 માં comparison of all of them, and body 3 is overview.
Okay, fine. Now I'm going to first explain the task. Okay. But before that, related to map, I have got certain things, an important instruction for you all to.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, waiting lobby માં એક student છે.
એક મિનિટ હા. નેટવર્ક ઇશ્યુ છે એ સાઈડ? I hope so. નેટવર્ક ઇશ્યુ છે કશું? ઓલરાઈટ, કઈ વાંધો નહીં. So the first part is introduction. Okay, I'll explain the task. એના પછી I have certain things to share related to a video to share which is talking about the vocabularies that you can use. I feel rather to use the rather to show the first video so that later on you can tell those words to me and you can understand what kind of words you can use to explain your maths, which is again very important for you all. Okay, so just give me a minute, and meanwhile what you all can do is you have this thing that is the map that you can see here. The picture below shows the changes that took place at the Laguna Beach from 1950 to 1990. So what I have to make is what, where and when. Talking about what, where, when, if you all remember, what માં શું આવશે? કયા factors આવશે? What ની અંદર?
Ma'am, transformation of which?
What के अंदर हम कौन से factors को देखते हैं to make this?
Type and information.
Yes, that is type, and you have to mention information. Type and information. ये आपको लिखना है. That means you have to keep this ready. Next is where. इसके अंदर क्या आएगा? Categories. Basically, your map will not have any kind of categories. You cannot label it. Then you have when, which is time period. Time period तो mention होगा ही. Again, map के अंदर क्या नहीं होता है वो है scale. These things you are not going to write. Scale नहीं आएगा. Map के अंदर categories नहीं आएगा. Just fill this data and please be ready. Fill this data and please be ready. What would be the type? What you're going to write here? Type is map. You can also call it as pictorial diagram. You have three. That means you can write it as maps or you can write it as pictorial diagram. What information it gives you? What information it gives you? Shows के जगह पे क्या आ जाएगा? Illustrates. Illustrates what? The
Major changes.
major changes के जगह I can also use the term modifications that took place at Laguna Beach, right? Over the 40-year period, right? From 1950 to 1990. They have used the term tuna, so we can use the phrase over the 40-year period from 1950 to 1990. And there is no scale that you need to write. Clear tha wo batana? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm playing this video for you. Please understand, and you can also note the vocabularies that she is speaking so you can use those things. ठीक है? Let me know if you can hear this.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm an ex-IELTS examiner and one of the expert teachers here at e2language.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to be guiding you through how to write an academic task 1 maps task. Let's get started. We're going to start by analysing an academic task 1 map. Then you're going to write with me, so grab a pen and paper or open a document. Along the way, I'm going to show you what you need to do to score band 7 and above. And I'll finish with 5 top examiner tips for this type of task. Let's talk about writing task 1. I'm not going to go over this too much because if you're an E2 language subscriber, you will know all about IELTS academic task 1. If you click on writing task 1, you'll see that we cover all of the possible tasks that you might get: line graphs, bar charts, pie charts, tables, diagrams, maps, mixed charts. And in each section, we have method, sample, and plenty of practice. But something I do want to mention is the marking criteria. If you've watched my video on the criteria for writing task 2, you should know that 3 sections are exactly the same for writing task 1. Coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, and grammatical range and accuracy. There's basically no difference in the marking scheme here. However, this first column, task achievement, is different, but more on that later. I mentioned our live classes a couple of times, and I want to show you 2 of the tasks that we cover in our academic task 1 class, just to warm up for today's task. Now, this is one which shows 2 maps, one from 1980 on the left, and the changes in 2010. So the maps show the changes that occurred in this town of Newport between 1980 and 2010. Notice that these are both in the past. So in this task, we had to use past perfect, past simple, no present or future tense was needed. Another task we've done in our live classes is this one, showing an island in 1990 and the island now. So of course, with this type of map, we need to be using different tenses: past tense, present perfect as well. Now today's task is a little bit different to those. Let's look at the instructions first. These are always the same. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task, summarise the information by selecting and reporting the main features, and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words. And here is the important instruction. The maps show Southside, a shopping mall, as it is now and plans for its development. So even before we've seen the maps, you know that you're going to be using present tense and also future tenses. Let's see the maps. Here's the first one, Southside, present day, as it is now. And here is the Southside planned development. Now, the first thing we're going to do is analyse these two maps. Now, the first thing I want to know is what will stay the same. Pause the video if you want and have a look. Hopefully you've found that only the entrance, the supermarket and the toilets are going to remain from the original site. Everything else is going to change. What will get bigger or smaller? Well, obviously, if we're looking at the bottom map here, the whole shopping centre is going to grow. The car park also is going to become bigger, and the department store will expand. What will change from one thing to another thing? Well, inside the shopping centre, the cafe is going to become the information centre, and the play area, noodle shop and cinemas are going to change into these stores. And finally, what will be added or removed? Well, these new fashion stores will appear, a new entrance to the department store, and on the top graph, you'll notice that the golf course and the park will make way for the expansion, and the fitness centre will also be demolished. So there's a lot of information there. Which information do you need to include? Well, here is my first important tip, a really important tip for this type of task. You need to describe all of the changes that happen. So it's a little different to when you're writing about a pie chart.
Okay, give me just 2 minutes. Guys, give me 2 minutes. Let me just fix this video. Okay, meanwhile, what you can do is, whatever things she spoke, what are the things she talked about? The things that can be removed, the things that can be added, the things that remain same. Same, removed, it can be added. I'm just listing it out. You have to tell me looking at the map that is given to you. खबर पड़ी बताने? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to answer this. First, what remains same? Second, smaller or bigger size? Size में changes या नहीं? Next, added, or you can talk about removed. This is understanding the brainstorming part of your map. Yes? So could you please list those things? ઓકે, હવે 1950, 1917 and 1919 ની અંદર જોઈને what are the things that you feel is remained same, have remained same? Yes,
sea and beach.
બીચ પર તો બેટા એ બીચ તો પ્લેસ થયું ને, પણ બીચ ની અંદર તમને શું શું દેખાઈ રહ્યું છે? Sand dunes છે, beach huts છે, track, woodland 1950 ની અંદર. ફરી 1970 માં કઈ વસ્તુ બદલાઈ કે કઈ વસ્તુ સેમ રહી એમ પૂછું છું.
Ma'am, sand dunes are same in 1970.
Yes, sand dunes are clearly same in 1970. Yes or no? Sand dunes remains the same in 1970. So here if I talk about sand dunes, I'll show you that video later on, let that get downloaded properly. Sand dunes remained same. So first thing, sand dunes same hai, beach huts got converted into villas. The track which originally means 1950 mein, it led towards the beach huts. It got converted into roads. The woodland, can you see the condition, the direction of north? So अगर मैं track को north में बोल रही हूँ that this is towards north, तो track से नीचे woodland है, तो can I say that the woodland के बारे में that it was spreading in the area of, or it covered the area south of the track? Can it be said in that way? The woodland which in 1950 covered the area south of the track, it got cleared and they make a way for a caravan park. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think इसमें beach huts, track और woodland change हुए हैं 1950 to 1970. बट आप 1990 में देखने जाओ तो हर कुछ चीजें चेंज हुए हैं, ऊपर से 2 चीजें ऐड भी हुए हैं. Yes or no? So clearly I should be writing 1950 and 1917 body paragraph 1, and I should make a separate paragraph for talking about the major changes. So I would be using the term to begin with. In 1950, there were only few beach huts at the back of the beach. It is not on the beach, it is backside. So back of the beach, between the sand dunes and the woodland. I gave the location, right? But by 1970 kya hua? These had been replaced by villas, right? The dunes kaun se side pe? Western side of the beach remained same until 1970. Moreover, the track, you can say, to the east of the beach ke east mein, to the east of the beach, the track which originally led to the beach huts got converted into road, whereas the woodland which covered the area south of the track had been cleared by 1970 to make a way for a caravan park. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, body paragraph 2, there are many changes, like comparing to pictures of 1950 and 1970. Can I use the linker however or although? However, on the other hand, stating that there were major transformation in 1990, where now villas got converted into, or you can say villas had given a way to a hotel with an adjacent swimming pool. The dunes on the western side got converted into what? Landscaped. It got converted into landscaped gardens. Okay. The caravan park in turn, in turn, इसके बदले में ये आ गया. So the caravan park in turn had been converted into a, what you can see this, car park. Yes. And in addition, a surfing school appeared on the beach itself. So I can simply talk about all the changes that was made, right? अब ये जो ओवरऑल आप लिखोगे, जहां पे आपने होटल देखा, लैंडस्केप गार्डन देखा, सर्फिंग स्कूल की एक्टिविटी आ गई है, कार पार्किंग आ गई है, तो ये किससे अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए आई है बीच पर? Why this development was done to attract whom? You can say visitors, tourists. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can say overall, as can be seen from the maps. Maps means all the three. The area of Laguna Beach witnessed, I can say the changes is, you can say a considerable changes, means good change that is accepted, which attracted more number of tourists, or which attracted more number of tourists over the year of 40 years, or you can say over the period of 40 years. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is how you're going to make your, this is how you're going to make your answer. You're going to write your report. ठीक है? Clear thank you बताने?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now I'll continue with this. Any doubt? Please ask. Please ask if you have any doubt. No?
No, ma'am. No doubts.
Okay. So then I'll just continue with what we have left with, and I'll forward the video. Please do take a note so that can help you to write certain points. ठीक है? Okay. Just a second. Can you all see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let me know whether it is audible or not, huh? I'll just keep my mic muted so there is no problem.
Ma'am, it's not audible.
Now. And here is the south side planned development. Now, the first thing we're going to do is analyze these two maps. The supermarket, well, obviously, if we're looking at the bottom map here, the whole shop, what will change from one thing to another thing? Well, inside the shopping centre, the cafe is going to become the information centre, and the play area, noodle shop, and cinemas are going to change into these stores. And finally, what will be added or removed? Well, these new fashion stores will appear. a new entrance to the department store. And on the top graph, you'll notice that the golf course and the park will make way for the expansion, and the fitness centre will also be demolished. So there's a lot of information there. Which information do you need to include? Well, here is my first important tip, a really important tip for this type of task. You need to describe all of the changes that happen. So it's a little different to when you're writing about a pie chart or a line graph or a bar chart where we choose the important features. When you're writing about a map, you need to explain or describe all of the changes that happen. So it's quite a lot of information that you're going to include. Why do we need to do this? Well, it's in the criteria. On the left is the task achievement column. Let me zoom into band 9, 8, 7 and 6. To score band 8, you need to present, highlight and illustrate the key features. Whereas down here at band 4, it says does not cover all key features. So there's quite a difference between a band 8 and a band 4. And as I said, the examiners want you to describe all of the changes that happen. So to avoid scoring band 4, make sure you don't miss anything. So that's why a very careful analysis before you start writing. If you're on the paper-based test, you should be drawing all over the map. And if you're on the computer-based test, make a list of those changes. So what will be added or removed, what will grow, what will change, and what will remain the same. These are important things. The structure of our academic task 1 is always the same. We have an introduction, overview, and key features. In the introduction, we just reword the summary. In the overview, we describe the main trends, stages, or differences. In this case, we're describing the main differences. And then we have the key features where we present and highlight important features. Usually we use data, but obviously in this case, there is no data. Let's do the introduction. Here, you just need to tell me what do the maps show. And you can do this by rewording the summary up here, or you can simply look at the two maps on the left and tell me what are they showing. Pause the video for 2 minutes and write your introduction. Here's my example. The two maps show the shopping mall, Southside, in its current form and its proposed expansion. Pretty short and simple introduction because I've got a lot of information to include after this. Next stop is the overview. People ask all the time, do I need to include an overview when I'm writing about a map or a process in task 1? And again, we need to look to the criteria for the answer to this. In the task achievement criterion, to score band 7, you need to present a clear overview of main trends, differences, or stages. If you have no clear overview, this will get a band 5 in task achievement. So the easy answer to that question is yes, you have to include an overview for any task 1 that you do. How do we do it? Well, we're basically answering this question. What are the major changes that will happen? Pause the video for 3 minutes and have a go on your own. Here's my example. Overall, it is clear that the plan is to extend the centre and its car park to nearby green space to allow for more stores and a greater focus on fashion at the expense of eateries and space for activities. This is just one sentence, but I've covered the important changes. The centre is going to get bigger. It's going to eat into the golf course and the park. There'll be more fashion stores and there'll be nowhere to eat. Your overview may be completely different to that, and that's okay. There's not just one way to write the overview, but the important thing is that you include an overview. It can be here where I've put it after the introduction or at the end of your task 1, but don't forget it or you're going to score band 4 in task achievement. After the intro and the overview, it's time for key features. And I'm going to write 2 little paragraphs. This is where we put all of the detail about the changes. I'm going to split this into 2 paragraphs. In the first one, I'm going to deal with this question: what is currently on the site? And in the other paragraph, I'm going to explain what changes are planned. Pause the video for 10 minutes and have a go by yourself. Here's my example. This is my first key features paragraph dealing with the first map. Currently, Southside Mall consists of only a supermarket, department store, cinemas, a noodle shop and cafe, with a children's play area and toilet facilities. To the east of the centre, there is a golf course that backs onto a park, while to the south, there is a fitness centre and a car park opposite the mall entrance. Now I'm going to deal with the changes. According to the proposal, only the supermarket, toilets and entrance will remain from the original site. The most significant development will be the extension of the mall in an easterly direction, where it will overtake land previously occupied by the golf course and park. The fitness centre too will be demolished to make way for the car park, which will more than double in size. Inside the mall itself, although the proposed renovation will allow for more stores, including fashion boutiques and shoe stores, the department store will remain, increasing in size and acquiring its own entrance. A cosmetics and gift shop will be added, as well as a beauty salon. There will, however, be nowhere to eat, as plans show the cafe will become an information centre. Here is the full response. You can see that it's over 150 words, which is the limit. There is no upper limit, so it doesn't matter how many words I've written, as long as it's over 150. So now that we've analysed and written a full task 1 with maps, let me share with you 5 examiner tips. Number 1, organise logically. Make sure that you're using small paragraphs to separate the introduction, overview, and key features. And also think about how you're going to group your information in the key features. You may like to talk about the first map and then the second map, or you might want to talk about inside the shopping mall and outside the shopping mall. There's usually a way to group the information into 2 paragraphs. Number 2, include an overview. As I mentioned, this is essential regardless of what you're writing about in task 1. 3, describe all changes. This is a specific point to make about maps. Don't miss anything. Number 4, be careful with tenses. In this task, we were talking about the present and the future, but often you'll have to write about the past or the past and the future together, so be sure to edit carefully. And number 5, use complex sentences. Check out our video in the notes below to see how this is done. So in addition to these 5 tips, another one is to have your work checked by IELTS experts. Make sure that you're working with somebody who knows the criteria really well, all of the ins and outs. And of course, we can help you with that at e2language.com. You can sign up for free to access some of our course materials and some of our live classes, or you can upgrade your package.
Okay, I hope what was explained was clear to you. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so I feel that you should be taking care, and she also explained with the criterias and everything. So I hope there should be no problem regarding this, and you can carry on your practice session in such a way where you can start using now vocabularies. Okay. Now, anybody who is left to take the kit from Kanan?
Ma'am, me.
Yes, anybody left? Huh? તો તમે લોકો ક્યારે આવીને લઈ જવાના છો એવું કશું? Anything that you all have planned? No? Okay, have you all planned about the exam that you're going to take, when you're going to take examination or anything? No? Okay, fine. Not an issue. So I think that's all then. If there is any doubt, please let me know. કઈ doubt નથી?
No, ma'am.
No? Will you be able to write now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then please start writing, and you can see to it that next you send it by tomorrow. Tomorrow we all will be having speaking. Listening ne task 2 last time કર્યું હતું. આજે reading ne task 1 કર્યું આપણે, right? So tomorrow would be speaking. Please be ready with that. Okay, all the 3 parts. Done?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much then everyone for this session. Stay safe and take care everyone. Chalo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yep. Bye.